Around the world tonight and the hunt for ISIS, the terrorists behind those gruesome killings. And this evening, you're about to see what could be a U.S. drone flying right over that key town in Syria. Just as President Obama says of ISIS, he wants them destroyed, dismantled, and defeated. ABC's chief investigative correspondent Brian Ross with the image of that drone and the new scrutiny tonight. An American from Michigan. Are his video messages inspiring some to join the enemy?
Today, over the ISIS stronghold of Raqqa, Syria, a sign of the battle that could be coming. Activists in Syria posted this photo of what they said was an unarmed U.S. drone. The ISIS side posted its own photo of the surveillance craft circling the city. The U.S. is urgently seeking intelligence on potential military targets and on any sign of the two American hostages still held by ISIS.
Where are they, and are there any rescue attempts that are possible?
The U.S. is also searching for some other Americans in Syria, those like this former college student from Boston who have turned on their country to join ISIS. The jihadist recruitment pipeline to Syria from the U.S. and Europe is of huge concern to law enforcement authorities.
Why did this happen to us?
And now they are closely monitoring the preaching of this charismatic Muslim cleric living in Dearborn, Michigan, Ahmad Jibril, who invokes the history of great Islamic warriors.
These were real men who were there to give their jugular veins for the sake of Allah.
Jibril's internet videos are credited with inspiring an estimated 60% of the Western recruits to jihad in Syria, according to a study done at King's College in London.
They were regularly listening to his sermons, and they were clearly influenced by him.
Jibril, who spent 5 years in prison on federal fraud charges, does not specifically urge his followers to violence, but says the U.S. wants Muslims to die.
They're waiting for the maximum amount of Sunni death, yes, to pleasure and delight their hearts.
He's feeding the narrative without actually making an open call for violence. And then when it's time to convince them to fight, you're already halfway there.
We tried to find Jibril at a relative's home in Dearborn, Michigan, but no one would come out to talk with us. His lawyer said she had no comment on her client's activities, David.
All right, Brian, thank you for your reporting all week long.